Hello. Today we are going to look at some differences between Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. So follow me. First we are going to look at Hateno Village, or Hateno Village, I don't know how to say it. And the first difference, as we can see, is there is mushrooms everywhere. Even the people have mushrooms on their head, and there's the clothing shop is now a mushroom clothing shop, as you can see. And I think it actually has gotten worse since Breath of the Wild, because I don't know, I kind of don't like it. And also there's a difference in Link's house, as we can see when we're going. We can also see that the Hudson construction houses is still here, but otherwise most of the world is different. Anyways, in Link's house we don't have the display, shield displays and sword displays and bow displays anymore. We just have pictures. And if you have the DLC from Breath of the Wild and completed it, you will have this photograph here, which is, I think, is very cool. Anyways, let's sleep and go to the next place. So, now that we're here in Goron City, we can see that I can survive here without having warm clothes on. And also, if we walk over here, we can see that there's water in Goron City. Not only that, it isn't even hot water. You can just stand here. I think it's pretty cool, and there's some differences. Yeah, and as you can see, it isn't hot for me, and it isn't hot for anyone else either. Impa is here. But let's move on to the next change. The shrines. Shrines in this game are completely different, but still work the same. You can go on the map, go to a place, a shrine, that they are still called shrines too, and you can travel to them, and when you travel it will use the same animation, hello, or almost, to another shrine or tower. And now that we're here anyways, we can talk about source domain. As if you don't know, in source domain there have been small changes, as Sidon is here instead of Mifa, and you are on Sidon's back from saving source domain from the divine beasts in Breath of the Wild. I think it's a pretty cool reference. And here, where the old shrine used to be, there's now just water and crabs and fleet lotus seeds, of course. Another difference is the shop, which now sells all the new items as splash fruits and Hylian tomatoes. And these were in the last game also. And in the back, you can talk to Dento, which he says that he can make a light scale trident, just the same as the last game. I think that's all the differences. So let's again sit at the campfire until morning. Blood moon? That's cool. The blood moon is completely different in this game. It works the same, but the animations are different, with the new monsters and Zelda that's talking. This is a cool detail that's always going to happen when you get a blood moon. I love this detail, but now we come to the next change. If you talk to the person in charge of the stable, you can take a horse for a ride, and all your horses that was in the last game is still going to be here. So, say I want to take out my big horse. You could equip it with something that can drive your wagons and things. Not with a big horse, of course, but the change with a big horse is that it's actually much bigger than it was in the last game. Or much might be overconfident, but it's a little bit bigger than the last. We also have a change in Koroks. As we all know and hate or love the Koroks, we can now find these type of Koroks that my friend and I got separated, they always say. And then they will show where the friend is, up there. Now I have to get him there, or I can talk to him again, or I can do this. Drown. Be gone, bastard. And he has drowned. Of course, he will be respawned in some of these situations. He will respawn. It might take a little while, but he will respawn. So these are some of the changes from Tears of the Kingdom to Breath of the Wild, or from Breath of the Wild to Tears of the Kingdom. Now I'm going to leave you behind for this one and see you another time. So goodbye. Check out my speedruns, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye. Goodbye, horsey.